Jamie just got a message from one of his followers on YouTube, and he's stuck down the road a bit, about an hour or so out, and we're gonna go pick him up and hopefully we can get him here safely and then he can work on his car tomorrow. Poor guy, like his serpentine belt broke, so he's like dead in the water, you know. So we're gonna go and see what we can do, and ultimately if we have to, we'll just tow him. And this will be the first time I've ever towed anybody with this vehicle, so we'll see how she does. Big Bertha. Very exciting.
This way, no matter what, we can't disconnect.
Yeah.
Unless we have a snap.
Yeah.
We'll just do it like that. I think it'll be fine. Wow, that's pretty interesting. She's all set up too.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the lights.
You want longer is better or shorter is better? Probably a little bit.
One strap with nothing that drags much, because that kind of can wear out. But I'm pretty familiar with just holding the brake on it.
So you just want to use the one strap?
We could try it and see if I feel comfortable.
Okay.
We can just get on our phones. We can probably.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, I can put.
Do you need me to back up?
Yeah, that's probably too much.
Okay. Yeah, back up a little bit if you would.
Okay. This is really weird. Like I feel it, but at the same time, it feels normal. But I've never towed somebody before, so this is kind of exciting.
So here we are. We're doing about 50 miles an hour.
51-ish.
It is. What time is it? So look at my watch. It is 11:30, almost 11:30 at night. We're on Interstate 10, heading westbound towards California, and you can see by how fast the cars that are passing us that we're going way below the speed limit. Yet still we're doing 50 miles an hour, pulling a Chevy full-size 3500 truck that's a dually behind us with a tow strap. And this is Teshia's first time doing this, and she's handling it just like a champ.
Thank you.
I mean, it's just going great. So we'll keep you updated when we go to, when we get off the road and start getting into some of the other stuff. It's now 1:45 midnight, and we are about 30 miles away from Quartzsite. When we get to Quartzsite, we're at the furthest east end of town, and so we don't have to drive through Quartzsite with Mike on the back strap. But the fun also begins, because at that point we get off the asphalt and onto some broken asphalt, and then into some roads that are only cared for with gravel and grading. And then we've got to find his camp in the dark down some washes. And the way the washes work is you kind of pick the wash, and if you get it wrong, you can't really drive through a wash to another one. And so it's really important to pick the right one. Imagine driving down from your wrist out to the ends of your fingers, and you got to get to the right fingernail, but you're not really sure as you're driving down.
It's like fingered plateaus and then a dip in between each finger. So
I'm trying to make it so you don't have to talk too much, but what do you have to say so far?
I love you.
I love you. How's your first experience towing a vehicle going?
Oh, I'm loving it. I love this kind of thing. I love my car. I'm so glad that she can do this.
It's now about 12:15, and Teshia's just been holding it steady with Mike back behind, operating the tension on the tow strap with no problems. We're getting ready to come over the top of the hill, and what should be on the other side of that hill is going to be Quartzsite. And so here we are, about 2.5 hours after we first saw a note from Mike that he was stranded.
Yeah.
And as we pan over out the windshield, you see the lights. And as you see the lights going up hill off to the left there, those are at that point you're through Quartzsite, and you're headed off into what's then Ehrenberg, crossing the Colorado River, Blythe, and eventually, on into California. I mean, Blythe is California. So here we are, and that truck gives you an idea of how fast, he's going compared to us at the speed limit.
Yeah, I'm loving it. It really makes me happy to know that my car can do this, because I always thought, to tow something, I'd have to have a truck or something, and I've always wanted, a tiny home or something, and just knowing that I can tow something about the size of a small, tiny home makes me really happy that I don't have to worry about getting a different rig if I want to build my own tiny home, So this is exciting, and this is really fun. Really fun.
Well, you're not the only one that's being made happy tonight. I'm sure that Mike is just absolutely thrilled to be able to catch a ride in, and he's got a motorcycle back at camp. He's got a fifth wheel, so he'll have his house back at camp. He's got a motorcycle that's street legal, so he can zip over to Blythe and get the parts that he needs. It's probably not a very complicated fix if you're at your shop and you've got access to things, but so here we go. We'll pick this back up when we get into some more interesting terrain. Good job. You're doing a really good job.
Thank
you. It's 12:22 in the morning, and we just got off of the exit into Quartzsite. Basically, we're letting Mike do a lot of the stopping. We just take off the cruise, take off the gas, and let his big old heavy truck with its dually tires stop us when he wants to stop us. Did he just do that?
Yep. That's good.
Yeah, so he's stopping us. So we're gonna we got a stop sign coming up here.
Slower. I should have gone 10.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So we got
next time.
So we got a stop sign coming up. We're gonna drive through it. So let's just drive through it. Right up here, I'll show you.
Safer.
Why don't you go a little faster?
I'm trying.
I think that's what he's doing that for.
I think he's trying to encourage the stop.
But I think he's trying to not get a loop in the line so one of us doesn't drive over it.
Okay.
Is all he's doing.
Okay. This is fun.
I'll pick this back up when we get into some stuff that's more worth seeing. You really can't see that far out of
I'm
here.
just going to keep going at 10. Here we go.
So there's the stop there, and now we're on the dirt, and we've got Mike behind us holding up like a champ. About 12:37, and by the time we get all unhooked, it'll probably be about 1 o'clock at the rate we're going. We only have about 4 miles to go, but it's it's gonna be a weird 4 miles. And
yeah, a lot of bumps and hills, little bumps, woo.
Yeah, and Teshia's doing really well as a first timer.
Thank you.
She's doing really well. She's got a good attitude. She's not cranky because it's late. Might be a little cranky if it was me. But anyway, the road's graded, and so we got that going for us. There's no washboarding to be concerned about. And now we just look for little signposts that let us know that it's our turn in. And
whoa, that was him.
Just keep going. Keep going. Yeah.
Then sorry.
He's doing a really good job.
He is doing a really good job.
Keeping the slack out of the line and stuff.
Yeah.
And, if anything, we're erring on the side of not going too fast. But we're almost here. Everything's in one piece. Even if we lose our snatch straps in the process, that's just the cost of doing business. A tow from where he was, would have been a couple more bucks than a tow strap.
Yeah, that would have been expensive.
Oh, talk about
what
is pulling this off.
So I have a 1996 Chevy Express 1500 with a V8 Vortec engine, and it's a small block engine, and it's got 5.7 liters, so it is definitely built for this kind of thing. So
what kind of mileage do you suppose you get with this when you're not towing something big?
I usually get 15 miles to the gallon freeway. It's supposed to be at least 17 from what I've read online. So I have a couple of things. I have a gas leak, and I want to check some of my lines for my Spider, my injection fuel stuff.
Sure.
And just kind of optimize it a little bit more. But when I first got it, she only did like 13 miles to the gallon, so
okay.
I've improved her a lot since then.
So you mentioned gas leak. You mean, would that be a vacuum leak?
Sorry, yeah, that's what I'm at.
Okay.
Vacuum leak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting closer.
We're almost there.
Okay, a happy conclusion to our story. It's now, the time is 1 o'clock.
What?
A little after 1 o'clock. And Teshia's hopping in. We just dropped off Mike. Just got the straps off of the vehicles. All's well that ends well. Teshia had a really good time. All's well that ends well, and good deal, and he'll get it back on the road, and everything's cool. And so let's go back and go to bed.
I'm so tired.
Here we go.
Good night.
Good night. See you guys later.
Ciao.